Kristal Hart, and welcome to the Kristal Hart Show. We are in Cleveland, Ohio, the home of Montana Love, and this is the final press conference where he will be facing Australian Stevie Spark. That takes place Saturday, November 12th. It is at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio, and if you can't be there, it will be broadcast live on DAZN.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cleveland. You wouldn't have seen on camera, but it's already been a lively start to this press conference, and we're very excited for the show ahead on Saturday night. Montana Love headlines in his hometown against Australia's Stevie Spark in a fantastic fight. Richardson Hitchins against Alamo as well. Ray Ford with a massive step up against Sakaria Lukas as well. For me, what could be the fight of the night, Tapia against Mattice as well. Great to see one of, I think, the biggest stars of female boxing making her professional debut as well in Beatriz Ferreira. But so much to tell you about on this card, and we cannot wait for a massive night live on DAZN on Saturday night. We've been all around the world, coming from Australia to Mexico, back to the UK, back to Abu Dhabi, here in Cleveland this week, then Dillian White in a couple of weeks, Estrada Chocolatito in Phoenix, back to Leeds for Josh Warrington. It is non-stop action on DAZN. This is a tremendous fight card here in Cleveland this Saturday. We're going to talk to the fighters now. David Rodriquez, we're going to start with you, my friend. This is an incredible story, a great opportunity for you. I know a teacher down at LeBron James' Academy as well, and a massive chance for you to perform in your hometown on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take advantage of the opportunity that's ahead of me. It feels amazing being on this stage right now. I can't wait to put on. So I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Obviously, Montana Love wanted to bring a show back here to Cleveland. Massive opportunity for local fighters as well, and you'll be supporting him certainly on Saturday.
Man, yeah, these are my boxing brothers, man. I done fought these guys in the amateur. I done fought Montana about 12 times. I done fought Sal. Ryizeemmion Ford was my roommate when I went to the Nationals. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what I do. I've been around world champions, been in the ring with world champions. Got nothing but knowledge and skills, techniques, fundamentals. I got everything, so I'm ready to show you.
Well, good luck on Saturday night. Another young prospect who has a very tough fight on Saturday and a big step up, Khalil Coe. Khalil, welcome. Things getting serious for you now. You had a little bit of time out with injury, but back now and approaching a very, very important 2023. Tough fight for you on Saturday night to sign off the year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I had a long break. You know, I'm prepared. I'm ready. You know, I'm step up. And I'm gonna prove myself.
Obviously, for you coming through that amateur system in the US, had kind of like your apprenticeship almost served now. Again, stepping up against undefeated fighters that are coming to win. Important moment for you on Saturday night and ready to start moving into the deep rounds in 2023 and onto titles.
Definitely, you know, this is what boxing is about. You know, taking the tough fights and giving the people a show and doing your best. You know, so that's what we want to do, and that's what we're gonna do.
Thank you, Khalil. Again, we're going to go over now. We look at female boxing, absolutely on fire. Katie Taylor against Amanda Serrano, recently selling out Madison Square Garden. You had Shields against Marshall. Alicia Baumgardner dethroning Michaela Meyer of all her belts. Chantel Cameron becoming undisputed in Abu Dhabi last week against Jessica McCaskill. This young lady down the end of the table, I think, may be the most exciting pound-for-pound fighter in female boxing. She hasn't even had a professional fight yet. As an amateur, she did everything. World champion as an amateur, Olympic silver medalist as well. Beatriz Ferreira has opted to not just fight a 5-0 opponent in her first fight, but insisted on 3-minute rounds. 6 3-minute rounds on Saturday. Thank you to the commission for allowing that as well. A big, big statement from her. Translator here as well. Beatriz, welcome. You did everything as an amateur, and now the professional journey begins on Saturday.
Bia fez tudo como profissional e agora começa fez tudo como olímpico e agora faz tudo como profissional. Como está se sentindo? Diz para nós.
Quero dar boa tarde a todos. Eu estou muito feliz de estar aqui hoje. Eu quero agradecer a Matchroom Box e a DAZN e ao Ed pela oportunidade. Eu estou feliz. Eu acredito que eu fiz bastante coisa no Olímpico e agora estou pronta para fazer no profissional também.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here today. I want to thank Matchroom Boxing, DAZN, Eddie Hearn, and I'm very happy. I did lots of things as an amateur, and I'm ready to begin my professional career.
It's a great time for female boxing, and you are so exciting. You love to force stoppages and knockouts. I think people are going to be very excited in terms of watching you as a professional.
Que as pessoas estão muito emocionadas em te ver para ver como é que vai ser o teu desempenho no profissional. Diz alguma coisa a mais pra gente.
Eu estou muito feliz, eu vim me preparando há bastante tempo para esse grande momento, para essa grande oportunidade. Então, nada melhor do que estar aqui no palco, no maior palco, né, do boxe, que é os Estados Unidos, fazendo a minha estreia. Então, eu quero que todos fiquem bem atentos. Eu vou fazer uma excelente luta. Eu estou muito bem preparada.
I've prepared a long time for this moment, for this big opportunity, and there's nothing better than to be here in the best place in the world for boxing, to make my debut, and I want people to be happy with my performance.
Thank you, Beatriz. Look forward to Saturday night. Now, this fight is just one of a number of top fights on this card. Christian Tapia against Thomas Mattice. Of course, Thomas Mattice, local fighter. Christian Tapia, undefeated fighter from Puerto Rico. This is going to be a tremendous fight. Shout out to Kevin Rooney, our head of boxing for this fight, because he told us this one will be the fight of the night. And if it's not, over there you can talk to him on Sunday morning. But we insist this one is going to be a cracker. Thomas, welcome. Again, we wanted local fighters on this card. We wanted great fights. Huge opportunity for you on Saturday. A lot of people talking about this fight could be fight of the night.
I mean, like I said, we ready. You know what I'm saying? We train extremely hard at a full camp. You know, I don't really got too much talking. Everyone already handle business. That's it.
These fights, big platform around the world, facing a tough undefeated fighter as well, kind of wins that can transform your career and land you a huge shot in the sport.
Absolutely. So, yeah, that's the goal. So my mind is to hurt something. That's it.
Christian,
no talk.
Christian Tapia. Christian, welcome. By a translator over there as well. Again, a lot of people have been talking about you for a long time. This is your big opportunity on Saturday night.
Te queremos dar la bienvenida. Mucha gente ha estado hablando de ti. ¿Estás listo para tu oportunidad este sábado?
Primero que nada quiero darle gracias a Dios y darle las gracias a Dazón, a Matchroom y a Eddie Hearn por la oportunidad. Y estamos más que preparados para salir con la victoria.
First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank DAZN, Matchroom, and Eddie Hearn, and we're more than prepared to walk away with the victory.
Well, thank you, Christian. Thank you, Thomas. Great fight on Saturday night. We go to this one. There's been a lot of talk before this press conference started. Richardson Hitchins, welcome. We haven't officially met since you signed with Matchroom Boxing. Very excited with your development. You have a tough fight on Saturday night. I know that a lot of the talk has been you, Montana Love. I saw it pre-press conference here. I'm not sure where that comes from, but you're here in his hometown. But first things first, big job for you on Saturday night against Alamo. There's going to be a lot of Puerto Rican support in the building as well. But you're ready to make your Matchroom Boxing and DAZN debut.
Yeah, I'm just excited to have this opportunity to, fight with Matchroom. Matchroom is a great company that like I said, I'm excited to work for. Saturday night is going to be a great night of boxing. Yomar Alamo, I know he's going to come to fight, especially when you facing somebody like me, you got to come ready. A great fighter like me, you shouldn't never ever slack, not one bit. And I'm looking to take care of business Saturday night, and after that, if Montana Love even gets this job done, me and him is next. And if he try to hide from me and him fight next, we gotta see each other in 2023. And that's my goals. I'm ready to take over the 140 division, and I'm just making statements, guy by guy, and it starts Saturday night.
I've seen a lot of your interviews have been geared towards Montana. I know you've got a fight on Saturday, but he seems to be a target for you. He's got his own tough fight against Stevie Spark on Saturday night, but there seems to be no love lost between you two.
Yeah, he's a cornball. Kid is a cornball. He got a cool little win on Showtime, and you gave him an opportunity, which he knew that he wasn't gonna get no other place, and he ran with it. He came over here. He's saying that I gotta fight three. He had to fight 3 tough fights, or he fought 3 fights to get a main event. He fought 9 with bums, and you gave him a main event. Now I'm on this side. This is a real fight. This is somebody that he knows is in front of him that
can really fight, a real talent, a real great fighter. I'm not talking no street fight. We all fighters. This is a business. I'm here to get paid. Me and him, we gotta make it happen. So all that, I'm in Ohio. I could have turned down this fight and told my manager, or I could have told him, tell you, hey, we're gonna fight somewhere else. I came to Ohio because I'm the truth. At the end of the day, I feel like I'm the best fighter on this card, and I'm the best fighter in the 140 division. So it starts, like I said, on Saturday night. I'm show out in his city, and hopefully he can match that same energy.
Thank you, Richardson. Yomar, welcome. There's a lot of talk about other fights, but I guess the focus has to be on you on Saturday night. We saw you in a great fight with Liam Paro recently as well, and excited for this opportunity in Cleveland.
Te queremos dar la bienvenida. Se habla de muchas otras peleas, pero tú tienes que estar enfocado en la pelea que tienes este sábado. Has tenido una pelea con Liam Paro, entonces estás bien listo para este combate el sábado.
Sí, muchos saludos a todos. Gracias a la oportunidad a Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing y DAZN, a mi compañía Hart Boxing, dirigida por Tuto Zavala y su hijo Félix, por la gran oportunidad. Primero que nada, estamos ya en la esquina ganadora. Es sumamente importante. Sin darnos cuenta, ya estamos aquí, en esta posición. Y sí, para esta pelea me he preparado como para todas. He hecho los arreglos pertinentes para lucir mucho mejor, mucho más fuerte y dar lo mejor de mí.
Salutations to all. I want to thank Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and DAZN for the opportunity. I also want to thank my promoter, All-Star, who's led by Tutiko Zavala and his son Felix, for this big opportunity. And first of all, we're on the winning corner. We're on the winning side right now without even noticing it. And we're in this situation. And I've been prepared like I prepare for all my fights. And we've made all the necessary changes to look better and stronger in this fight.
Thank you, Yomar. Richardson Hitchins, good luck on Saturday night. Big moment for you to make a name on a global stage in a good, tough fight. And we go back to, again, another young fighter looking to just step up and go on to world level, fearless to take on great opportunities. Raymond Ford has a very, very tough fight against Sakaria Lukas on Saturday night. Sakaria, welcome. We've seen you in great fights. Your draw recently was a tremendous battle with an elite fighter. You're now facing a young, fairly inexperienced prospect. You ready for a great fight on Saturday night?
First of all, I want to thank God for the opportunity. I want to thank Sadian and Matchroom, my team, for putting me in this position. Yes, I was just a kid, grown up deep in the village, looking for animals and going to school and cultivation. So now this is a dream. I always dream big. Now keep pushing. Saturday night, I'm ready to go. It's either you eat or you get eaten.
You're fighting a young fighter, a fairly inexperienced fighter as a professional, but a very skilled fighter as well. You're looking to use your strength and experience in there on Saturday.
So for me, my thing is it's depend on how do we show up on Saturday. And talk is cheap, and we can talk the whole night or the whole day, but it's gonna change once we get smacked in the face.
Thank you. Ray, you don't get smacked in the face that often, but will it change for you on Saturday night? This is the real serious end now. You've had some great performances, and I have to take my hat off to you. You've always stepped up. You've never turned down an opponent. You want Maurizio Lara, you want Josh Warrington, you want Lee Wood now, but this is a very tough test against a very strong man.
To be honest, I don't even know what he said. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what he said, but every fight I fight is a step up. I say it's a step up every time, and I'm just looking forward to it. We're coming in here to dominate, whether if it's a 10-round decision or I stop him early, it really don't matter, but I'm definitely coming out victorious.
I know you talk about those big names, but victory over someone like Sakaria Lukas, there's not many levels beyond that until those big names of Warrington and Lara and Kiko Martinez and those kind of guys. You see this as a step towards those names in 2023?
For sure, he definitely a step towards those names. He got 25 wins, one loss, one draw, so he got the experience and everything. He's been around for a long time, 38 years old, so I'm gonna just get him up out of boxing, send him on his way out.
Thank you, Ray. Sakaria, great fight between you two. We go to the main event. This is a tremendous fight. Montana Love is a tremendous fighter, a great character, great personality, someone that I believe can go on and win world titles at 140 pounds. He wanted us to get the opportunity to fight in his hometown. We do it on Saturday night. And in the other corner, Stevie Spark, who will bring absolute action and war on Saturday night. I took a trip when I was in Australia to Toowoomba to see Brendan Smith, who I said I'd go and see him. And I sat down with Steve Spark and he said, anyone, give me an opportunity to prove how good I am at 140 pounds. There's not a fight I won't turn down. The offer came to fight Montana Love in his backyard and Stevie stepped up straight away. Australian boxing is flying at the moment. We had a great show recently in Brisbane, great performance from Liam Paro. And now Stevie has an opportunity on the world stage to make a name for himself as a major player in the 140 pound division. Stevie, welcome. Seems like a long time ago. We was in Toowoomba in the gym. You asked for the opportunity, you've got it. The moment of your career lays ahead on Saturday night.
Yeah, definitely. It's flown actually. 16 weeks we've had plenty of time for this training camp, and we're very excited. I've got a great team with me, and I can't thank Brendan Smith, my trainer manager, enough for obviously making this opportunity yourself. I know a lot of people are giving me a chance in this fight, but everyone's the underdog until they can prove who they are, and that's what I'm going to do on Saturday night. I haven't come halfway across the world to not beat Montana Love, and not just beat him, but I knock this man out. He's chinny and he's got a glass jaw.
Facts.
And I have to say, I agree with everything Hitchins said, but the fight with Hitchins and Montana Love won't be happening after I knock him out, so that's why it's done. It's me.
Hey. Y'all getting too comfortable, man.
Comfortable? This isn't comfortable.
Hey, listen. No, I've been playing it cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you from out, you've been humble, you've been cool, so I've been playing it cool. Like, I step on y'all, man. Like, y'all tripping. For real, I'm keeping it cool, because, listen, man, I would have stepped on you in the ring, outside the ring, it didn't matter.
Let's say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tripping, y'all getting too disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Keep it boxing, keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? You got your cheerleader down there. He got. I never seen a fighter get dropped and he's undefeated. You get dropped by a company and you're undefeated. You still living in projects. That's terrible.
Wait, who get dropped?
You was with the money team, bro.
Who get dropped?
Who got dropped, man? Listen.
Who got dropped?
You crazy? Listen, now you trying to get a
got dropped by who?
Listen, you had an opportunity in 20. Look. He had an opportunity. This is where everything come. He had an opportunity in 2019 to fight me. I was independent.
Yo, bro, we could have fought last year. You said you only had 5 weeks to get ready.
He was broke. I say fight me on the show box. They turned me down.
I never turned your name, never beat me till 2020, bro. I got DMs with you saying that you don't want to fight me.
Now I'm sitting.
I got DMs saying you only have 5 weeks to fight me.
Next to the big dog now. You know what I'm saying? This the real money team.
You're a clown, bro.
Chasing the bag, as you should though.
Yo, bro, if you get past this fight, you know you can't fuck with me. No way I can't. I'll beat the shit out of you. When we fight, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Africa.
Yo, you're a clown. It's level.
Go get some money, man. Build yourself, chap.
It's level.
Back to Stevie.
You say everything, but let's fight.
Listen.
All right, so tell the people, let's fight.
Build yourself up, man. Back to Stevie.
So tell the people, hold on. 100% back to Stevie. Okay.
No, let him go. This is fantastic. He's burning energy.
I'm just saying, he's chilling like
focused on the fight at hand.
He's chilling.
Yeah, now listen, man.
Montana's wasting all his energy and worrying about other things.
I ain't worried about
you.
Hey, listen, I ain't worried about that clown, man. But listen, back to Stevie. He's a great fighter. I take my hat off to Stevie, man. He's a pressure fighter. He just like to throw everything hard, strong. Nothing I've never seen before in this same arena. We had the Russian that said the same exact words as Stevie. You know what I mean? I come from Russia, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm super Iron Man, and what do you get? What do his ass got? Lay it out. You know what I'm saying? His ass gone. He in the dirt somewhere. Go find him. He ain't fought again. So now you come in on some coked up shit, you gonna get a cracked head. Like, chill out, alright? Relax, bro. Like, your style, you got a good style. I kid you not. Great style, right? But you haven't fought nobody, brother. Like, you fought 3-0, 3-1. You beat a guy 16-1.
And how's that gonna look when I knock you out?
Hey, listen, man. This is gonna be a tremendous fight. Tremendous fight. We're gonna run Stevie right into something vicious. He gonna run into a whole goddamn trap and put his ass to sleep, all right? That's what he gonna do. Like, I've been trying to be humble and be cool. I don't like to try to cuss and all that on the stand. Like, I try to be cool, but Stevie going out, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in Saturday night in the city. We got the Wolves coming. We got the dogs out. We're gonna see if we can stand up under this pressure for real, man. All that Iron Man and the Black Knight, I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. At the end of the day, you's a regular ass guy. That's it. And I'm a dog for real, and you're gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in these fights. I'd have been in this opportunity. I didn't have this same moment. The same moment you talking about, I'd have been there. I know you coming to fight, but I'm gonna put you out though.
Stevie, question for you. A lot of people in the sport talk about how dangerous you are in this fight. He is right in terms of the level of opposition you fought before, but you need to fight this kind of opposition. How important is it to take this moment on Saturday night? Sometimes you come in with a lot of excitement, you make a mistake early on, you can't afford to do that against Montana Love. I know you're aggressive, I know you like to come forward and let your hands go, but this is a world-class fight that you're up against, and you and Brendan have to get the game plan right on Saturday.
100%, that's what it's all about. I can't go on reckless and I can't just come forward, and obviously he's a sharp fighter, so I have to do this calculated. And look, I've had a tremendous camp. I've sparred some of the best fighters there is, and I've done the rounds, I've done my homework on Montana, but I've asked for this kind of opportunity because I believe I'm ready for a world title next year, and I have to go out there and beat people like Montana. And not just beat it, but do it in good fashion. So yeah, I have to have my wits about me. I know the level of the fight that this is, but I'm super excited for it. I'm prepared mentally, physically, better than any camp I've ever had, and I think it's going to show on the night. I really do. And people are going to know who Stevie Spark is come Saturday night. And I'm just excited to be on this sort of kind of platform, DAZN, like it's the biggest platform there is, and I want people talking about Stevie Spark on Saturday night. I want to announce myself to the world. I think the American fans, as you said, are going to love my style. It's action-packed. I fight with all my heart the whole time, so Montana's in for a hard night with me. And that's not just talking shit. He knows he's in for a hard fight. He knows it's a hard fight. It's a hard fight for me, and it's a hard fight for him.
Thanks.
And look, my kind of style of fighting, it makes people fight the way that they have to survive. They have to survive when they fight for me. So this isn't going to be a sit back and box. This is going to be a dog fight. You talk about these boys going to have the fight of the night. The main event is the fight of the night. This is the big one.
Hey, this is, you're right, this is the big one for sure. Definitely a hard fight, right? But this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? You know, I done been in there, like I said, man, it's Ivan Baranchik, straightforward, dog, everything hard, big puncher, right? But it's like, you never seen a pretty motherfucker in there like this, like bouncing on his toes, quick hands, sharp, you know what I'm saying? Speed, strong as hell. And I'm be talking shit too while I'm doing it. I like to talk to myself, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get going. Yeah, oh yeah, you look pretty, Tony, keep it going. What you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never faced nobody like this. You ain't been in a ring like this. When you got over here to the US, you got some great sparring in Texas, you know what I'm saying? You did. But it's still not enough, champ. That ain't enough. But Saturday night would definitely be an amazing fight. He's coming to fight. I know it's gonna be a war, like he said, for sure. And you know, tune in, man. Get your tickets.
Just finally, both of you truly believe, obviously you believe you're going to win this fight, but you truly both believe, Stevie, first with you win this fight inside the distance on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't see this fight going the distance. I just don't. I've played this fight out in my head many times, and look, I haven't prepared the way I'm prepared to come here to lose. It's do or die in this fight, all or nothing. I'm not going home without that belt. I'm taking it back to Australia, and I'm just excited to show America and the globe what I'm about.
And Montana, last time you were here, it was an incredible performance. You did win by a spectacular knockout. You do that again on Saturday night, you win this fight by a knockout?
Absolutely. You know, he come fight like he normally fight with his other fights. Yeah, he definitely going out. You know, he gonna run into something big for sure. Like, I'm not a fighter you can just run into and just, I'm a thinker, you know what I mean? I'm gonna turn you, I'm gonna run you right into traps every time. So absolutely he going out. If he fighting like that for sure. But fuck it, he going out.
Well, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, we want to do more 5:30 p.m. press conferences because as these guys draw closer to the weigh-in,
I was going to say,
very excited.
I'm fucking hungry.
I know, I like it. You boys go and make weight. We're going to have head-to-heads up here. And wherever you are on Saturday night, do not forget to tune in live on DAZN in Cleveland. We'll see you there for a great fight night on Saturday.
Taynna Cardoso. This one's scheduled for 6 rounds. Rounds. Ferreira makes her pro debut. Cardoso 5-0 with a knockout under her belt, unbeaten, making her U.S. debut.
Ryan Sakaria.
Ferreira, this silver medalist in the Olympics. Now she makes her pro debut as we take a look at Ford, getting ready to go against Sakaria Lukas, who is 25-1-1, 38 years of age. Looking for his first win in the U.S. Of course, Raymond Ford trying to ascend into contender status. 12-0-1, 6 knockouts. The WBA Continental Americas featherweight title up for grabs. He's making his 4th regional defense. Is Ray Ford already with 2 wins here in 2022. He's trying to cap off the year with another impressive showing. Following his performance in San Antonio back in late June. Christian Tapia, Thomas Mattice, meanwhile, 19-3-1 with 15 Continental American Super-Featherweight title up for grabs in that contest. 2 top 50 ranked 130-pounders. And coming up on Saturday, Nikoloz feature the Matchroom debut for Richardson Hitchins, 14-0 with 6 knockouts. Making his Matchroom debut after he signed with Matchroom back in October. Yomar Alamo, 21-1. The IBF North American super lightweight title. Alamo coming off his first pro defeat. This one is scheduled for 10 rounds at super lightweight. Hitchins is ready to make a statement. 25 years of age out of New York City. He is the best 140-pounder in the world. He's going to give him a chance to prove that here as he starts out his Matchroom career. Main event, Montana Stevie Spark, getting ready to go for the WBA Intercontinental Super Lightweight title. Love fighting for his 2nd regional title in as many bouts. Came away victorious in the card back in May. The 27-year-old southpaw from Cleveland headlining his first show in his hometown. Getting ready to take on Spark, who's making his U.S. debut. He enters on 3 straight knockouts. Talking well.